What is going on, everybody? It's your boy back with another video, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Fossils and Archaeology mod. Now let's get right into it, shall we? Okay, everybody, we are here, and the first thing we're going to be talking about is the 4 trees that this mod adds. The first one, you have the Paleoraphyte. I could be saying these wrong, by the way. Not 100% sure. Next we have the Calamites. Next we have the Coordinates, and then the next one we have the Sangalera, I believe is what it's called. So the first one is a Paleoraphyte. Now it's got a pretty nice hatch frame. It's a pretty nice light wood. I don't mind it. The door looks like a jungle door, not the best, but it's overall a nice wood. I do like it. It's like a orange birch, I'd say, more an orangish yellow birch. I do like it. Plus it's a little darker. And here are the leaves for the tree. Now, this tree can come in a few configurations. It can come bent, tall, shorter, big top, small top, many things. It's probably my second favorite tree. Next, we have my favorite tree, but not favorite wood. Now, this one is a Calamites. It's a pretty cool looking tree. The door and hatch frame, or hatch door, look like cactuses, if I'm honest. The rest of the wood looks pretty dang nice. I like how smooth it is. It would go great for like a camouflaging thing, you know. And the leaves look like pine needles. I personally grew up in the South, so I know a lot about pine needles. And I hate pine needles. They smell good though. Next we have the Coordinates sapling, or tree. It's a pretty nice looking tree. Pretty nice, pretty tall. And the wood, I really like this color wood. This color wood is probably my favorite. I really like the darkness of it. It reminds me of an oak spruce mix. It's not bad looking at all. Next, then here are the leaves, by the way. Next we have the Sangalera, which is weird. It reminds me of bamboo. I really like this hatch frame. The hatch frame's my favorite. I love the design. The door is pretty nice. See what I mean? It looks like bamboo. I have great ideas for a bamboo build. Now, here are the leaves. This would go good on like a vacation home thing. Okay, next we're going to be taking a look at the other plants that can be added and can be found in this mod. That one looks like it's from aliens, things like that. Now, these can be used to like spruce up the exhibit or just to spruce up your house. There's a lot of versatility to these. I really love the colors. I like that one. But this one's pretty cool. It grows, and you can also climb it. And that's pretty neat, I do have to say. That is pretty neat. We're going to throw these away real quick. Next, we're going to be talking about the stones and glass. And what's cool about this glass is it forms to the outside of what you build. And plus, dinosaurs can't break it, I believe. I don't believe they can. The T-Rex, I don't think can. I know the Ankylosaurus can't, because I already filmed this episode. Turns out it didn't record. And that happened, which is pretty cool. Now, this is the fossil rock. This is the most common rock you will find, and it comes with a biofossil. It can come with biofossils. You can find relic scraps, plant fossils, scarabs, things like that. Now this, we can all guess what this is. Amber. We can all guess what you find in amber, and that's amber. Next you have these iced stones, and that goes with permafrost. The reason why I did not place permafrost is it turns to dirt after it's been a while in the heat. You find this deep underground. Now, when finding this and you mining it, you can either find this, bones, a book, or you can find frozen meat. Frozen meat's really cool because you can get Ice Age dinosaurs out of it, or you can use it as an attack weapon because look at that attack damage. It's better than a diamond sword, which is pretty strong. Now, next you have volcanic ash, volcanic rock, dense sand, and ancient stone. Now, we're going to be moving on to the pharaoh items. And I cannot wait for the story mode of this mod to be done. Or not story mode, but the story of this mod. You have these figurines and these statues. These statues remind me of pharaohs a lot. And that is pretty cool. Next you have figurines. This is a Steve, this is a skeleton, this is zombie, enderman, and pigman. And these are the damaged in the second row, and the broken ones are in the front row. Now you have this. This one's special. It's a mysterious figurine. And that, you can only guess, is part of the storyline that might be coming. Next, we're going to move on to the ancient items. You have ancient glass, which does a lot like the reinforced glass. I don't believe it's as strong though. You have ancient wood plate, ancient wood pillar, ancient wood slab, ancient wood stairs, and ancient wood. You also have ancient stone. The next stone is volcanic stone, which that's pretty cool, I do have to say. Oh, I better replace this because I forgot. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm going to replace this for you, and we're going to show you what this does later. Actually, we're going to put this over here for you. Now, you can find these pots across the lands. Same with a bunch of this stuff. Like these, the figurines and stuff, you can find across the lands as they're searching and digging and mining. Now, I'm going to turn it to daytime for y'all. Here are the broken pots. These are the fixed ones. The fixed ones have an okay design. And as you can see, these ones have dinosaurs with people on them, which is pretty cool. They're a different design. Then you have my favorite. I really like this blue and white. The blue and white go so well together. I wonder if you can plant things in them. Let's see. Oh, did not do that right. Ah, dang, I don't think you can. That sucks. Okay, right here we have a drum. Next we have a ancient chest. And to open it, we have to have an ancient key. So we're going to right click and we right click again. And it gives us a ancient clock. Now this is a time machine. It's crafted by 3 scarabs, a nether star, an ender pearl, 2 gold ingots, and 2 obsidian. Now it has no use yet. It says coming soon whenever you put the clock in and it loads up. So if you keep up with the future updates of this mod, obviously you're going to find out what it does. Next you have obsidian spikes. Now these you can seriously get hurt off of, so be careful. Okay, we're moving on to the workable machines in this mod. You have an archaeology workbench, which is a paper and a crafting table. Next you have the sifter. Ooh, we got a plant fossil from last time. You put sand in here and you can get multiple items. You can get fossils and stuff like that. Let's say you get sand from a biofossil in the analyzer. You could put all of these and amber in the analyzer. Dominican amber. See, we got volcanic rock, we got bone meal. Now, let's say we get sand out of there. We can put it through the sifter, which is pretty cool. The sifter is 1 iron bar, 3 string, 5 wood. The analyzer is a biofossil, a relic scrap, and 4 ingots of iron. See, we got a DNA. Actually, that wasn't even from... Oh, that was from a tar fossil. Yeah. Tar fossils also can give you Ice Age dinosaurs. Next, we have a bubble blower. It's 4 gold ingots, 4 gold nuggets, and a water bottle. Water bucket, my bad. And I think we can know what this does. It blows bubbles. Now, this is a feeder. It's used to feed your dinosaurs. Unless you want to feed them by hand, obviously. But you take a button. You take 3 or 4 stone, a water bucket, or an empty bucket. You take 2 iron and a glass. And what's cool about this is, let's say you have like Pam's Harvest Craft. Let's go to that. Or Harvest Craft, or whatever it's called. Strawberry. Let's take a strawberry, for instance. What's really cool is I can do this. It's not even a normal food in the game, but it works. It feeds your dinosaur. And obviously the right side's for plant eaters, the left side's for meat eaters. They'll slowly tick this down, so you got to keep up with it every so often. And next we have the culture vat. It takes 3 iron. Yeah, 3 iron, 4 glass, 1 cactus dye, and 1 water bucket. Now these, I like to put milk, but you can also put meat right here. And watch. The meat, will use it and fill it up, but the meat drains faster, I believe, than the milk. Yeah, you can already see it starting to drain. The meat does a little bit of this, so you have to have multiple meat, while the milk does the whole thing before it completely drains, which why I go with milk. Now, over here, we're going to be testing out these, but that's for later. Those are the test pens. Now, we have scarab tools. Scarab tools can either be made with diamond tools or gold tools, plus a scarab, and they are overpowered. So you have a shovel, a hoe, a sword, pickaxe, and axe. Next, you have the bone armor. Now, this helmet takes it. The helmet does 2 armor. The chest plate does 6. The leggings do 7, and the boots do 2. Now, the helmet takes 4 bones and a skull of any dinosaur. Then you got the chest plate. It takes a rib cage from any dinosaur, a vertebrae from any dinosaur, and 4 bones. I messed this up. My bad. Now, the leggings take 2 leg bones from any dinosaur and 5 bones. My bad. Then the boots. These boots take 2 leg bones from any dinosaur and 2 feet from any dinosaur. Now, you get on to the really good stuff in this. You get on to the ancient broken pieces. So you got ancient broken helmet and ancient broken sword and relic scraps. Now, relic scraps can be made into stone tablets, and the broken items can be fixed. You put them in a workbench. So let's say I get, wrong one. By the way, this leaves a really cool design on your head. And the sword can strike lightning. But I like to put relic scraps down here. You don't have to, but I would suggest it. I put the broken helmet there. And then I put it starts building it and fixing it, which is pretty cool. Now, the stone tablets make a really cool design on the wall, and it tells a story. So see, like, they're fighting, then they're like trying to tame it, but look, he's got a gun. And he's got a gun. And he's from the future. That tells you there is going to be a storyline in here, or at least you're going to be able to go back in time one day, which is going to be sick. Now, this is a skull stick, obviously, skull and a stick. This is a tooth dagger. You take a Tyrannosaurus tooth from killing the mightiest beast, the Lizard King, and you're going to mix it with a stick, and you get a tooth dagger. Now you get the whip. It's going to take 2 sticks, 3 string. These are very useful. You can ride dinosaurs. Let me tell you, ankylosauruses have hops, and they will break any wall. I flew. Like, it was awesome. Now, this is for if you want to grow your dinosaurs fast. So you're going to make chicken soup. So you're going to take a bucket and a chicken, put it into a crafting table, and you're going to cook it, and you're going to get cooked chicken soup. You're going to surround it by these bottles, and you're going to get what we call chicken essence. Now, next you're going to want I don't even have it, a Dinopedia, and that's going to take a biofossil and a book. Now, what a Dinopedia is going to do is we're going to place down this egg, and we're going to take the Smilodon. I'm going to show you how to do all of this. Now, what I like to do is torch, that way it stays warm. I put it in the center. You're going to right-click with the Dinopedia, and it tells you the hatching process. Next, you have the cow. You're going to find a cow or an animal, and then you're going to take the embryo you get from either a modern creature, or you're going to get a like llama, or you're going to get it from most of the time, living, like mammal. You're going to take an embryo. While if it's like a bird or a fish, you're going to either get a sac or an egg, or obviously a lizard, maybe. But like elephants and things like that, or not elephants, mammoths, and smilodons, you're going to have an embryo. Now, obviously, there's little eggs for the water ones. I'll demonstrate those too, actually, for you guys. Now, you're going to take your embryo, walk up to the cow, and you're going to right-click. You just impregnated a cow. How do you feel? Hopefully great, because you just helped Dino entity. Now, if you right-click with the Dinopedia, you can see the embryo progress. I think the embryo takes a little bit longer than an egg. Now, these, I believe, have to be placed in water. These are the water eggs. Yep. Oh, no, actually. So once you get these, they immediately hatch. Look at that little thing swimming around. Looks like a leech. Now, we're going to wait for the Stegosaurus to hatch. Oh, yeah. Here are ferns. These ancient fern spores. I like these because, let's say, I'm going to take this tree. They like to grow around trees. You place one down, and they'll accumulate around the tree, leaving like a cool looking, like, patch under it. It'll just add that little something extra. That thing destroyed almost all of this, and I had to rebuild it because the video failed, and I hated that. Now we're gonna see it up. He's actually about to hatch. Okay, once he hatches, I'll show you what the chicken essence does. And I think after that, the video should come to an end. I cannot wait for the thingy to work. Now, let's check on... These can fail, by the way, and you'll get what's called a Phaelosaurus. Now, they will break, they'll put a water source block right here, and it'll spread all over. Your DNA will come out, sometimes iron, sometimes a few other things. But you'll get what's called a Phaelosaurus, and he's going to leave this slime right here around. And it's disgusting, but it gives you slime. So overall, I mean, it's worth to get at least one of these. Now, this you can take a Nautilus, which you can find throughout the world. They could just be swimming around in the ocean, which is pretty cool. And you kill it and cook it, and you get the Shou Chuli. So yeah, I mean, there's already a dinosaur that's already around in the world. Oh, look at the Stegosaurus sleeping. Now, this chicken essence, you're going to take the chicken essence and right-click it. It's for if you don't want to wait for them to grow up. Look at that thing. That thing's massive. That's what she said. And with that, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. And while you're down there, you should definitely subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all have a great day.